Good evening, Mon Repos. I hear it all your distant. Let me hear it a little louder. Good evening, Mon Repos. Right. We come in. I understand that. That sounds good. I know people are all on the outside. Please come in. We are going to start this procedure, okay? We have a lovely evening planned for you. Once again, just to give you a little backstory, this is a collaboration of the Mon Repos Action Committee, along with the Mon Repos Village Council, along with CSP, okay? Caribbean New Voices, Cascadoo Caribbean New Voices 2014. Cascadoo is an organization that brings in international spoken word artists, and we have them here tonight. We also have some of our local people. We have people from Two Cents Movement. We have Oberdread. We have Curious Ringo. We have a host of people and more, I understand, might fall in during the course of the evening. This is for you all to enjoy yourself. This is International Youth Week. Yesterday was International Youth Day, okay? And we are celebrating the youth. So, of course, we also have our Mon Repos people who will be representing. We have Hill Crew, okay? Let me hear something for Hill Crew. All you ain't clapping. That's what I'm talking about, okay? You also have to we need to go back. You have to give me a nice clap for all the artists that I just called. Okay, Muslim Belal is here. Lamont, Carey is here. Make some noise. Miss Quote is here. We have plenty of people that are going to stop right there. Okay? So, first things first, you all have to give yourself a lovely round of applause. You know how we started. Okay? All you afraid to clap? All you afraid to clap? All yourself? So first up from Mon Repos, because you know, Mon Repos, when we invite people, they like to see what we have to offer. So now is the opportunity for the guests who will be performing a little later to sit back and enjoy what Mon Repos has to offer. I'd like you all, everybody, give all the love you have to Damian Richardson while he comes and entertains you.
Good night, everybody. All right. My name is Damian Richardson. I'm from Julian Trace Mova, Mon Repos, right in the back there. I know everybody. All right, well, these two young fellas here that I just met them by Mr. Charles Cafe right there on the corner here. And I just, asked them to do something for my wedding guitar because I realized there are real vibes and things, so, All you understand that, right? All right. All right, well, this is a song that I wrote for the fellas and the fellas like myself too now who live in the ghetto. And, I don't see them all the day playing football and all kind of things, so, I had to write a song for them. Well, me say youth man be wise, I tell you now, and open up your eyes. If education is the key, feedback, go get it and be free. Well, me say youth man be humble. Don't get yourself in no trouble. Keep an high vibration when you're treading through Jehovah land. This lifestyle now is not the way I want it, but to give into the system chaps is not worth it out. No. They self-say knowledge is the key. I analyze and overstand the system daily and realize they have a plan to trap and slay we. And if you do not know your roots, then you're crazy. You might end up feeling significant in your country. You're going to end up like a vagrant in the city, or rob a brother, kill another for you daily. And if you're little bit smart, then just maybe the rich man make you work for the scrums from his table. Youth man be wise. That's how I catch it back, that's all I take now. Oh, no. Well, I hope you're listening. I hope my words doesn't only fall on deaf ears and careless thinking. I hope you're listening and not just scanting. Taking in the food that make you fat in your thinking. Hope you're listening. Hope you're listening. Don't treat me like Damon when Elijah told him to go deep in. Biblical. You go understand. Heights. You don't know. Well, give me the one chop. In the abundance of water, a fool is thirsty. Out of school with no passes, that is not a good strategy. Born in poverty, I doubt you wanna stay rich 45 and still making $69 a day. Don't be lazy and accept what they wanna give you. Then you sit down and talk about the things you go through with a rolling pin. You check YouTube. Hey, understand what I'm telling you. Say, youth man, be wise. Oh, and open up your eyes. Oh, if education is the key, then go get it and be free. When me say, youth man, be humble. Go get yourself in no trouble. Keep an irie vibration, eh? When you trod the through Jehovah land. Please bring our studio up in here so we can perfect that. Well, I don't know. Thanks very much. To tell me the one song.
Thank you, Damien. And he was accompanied by 2 Cents Movement. Give them another round of applause, please. That was a nice way to start, right? Good. So we're keeping it going. Now, there's a gentleman who works in CSP. I'm telling you exactly what I was told to say, so I'm behaving. His name is Ernest Nurse, and he said he's coming to do a piece called Cool Things in the Hot Spots. Okay, sounding like a tantana. So let's give Ernest Nurse, who coming to do cool things in the hot spot, a lovely round of applause.
The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handwork. Mon Repos, I here to tell you that God handwork all around you. You have a beautiful community. Don't let nobody tell you different. Ja! Rastafari. A little afraid to sing along with this tune, eh? Merlin got married and invited me over to her house in the ceremony. She said if I attended it would be nice, but Merlin live in Movant and I had to think twice. They call the place a hot spot and I'm not thrilled, because in Mova any day a man could get killed. And in Mova I was shocked by what I saw. It made me rethink what I heard before. I saw families going to church with Bible in hand. I saw children playing freely, you understand. A peep in the center, no drug dealing, but a teacher teaching and people learning. I was seeing cool things in hot spots. I was hearing music, not gunshots. I was seeing... DJ, give me singer some... I can't hear Shinny back here. I was seeing cool things in hot spots. And I was
hearing music,
not gunshots. I was seeing cool things in hot spots. I was hearing laughter, not gossips. It's then and only then that I realized I needed to see things through others' eyes, to see that perception in reality, and that in Mova there is good in the community. They call the place a hot spot, so beware. But have you ever visited someone there? So before you start to rinse your mouth on them, listen to the children. Remember that the words on our tongue will either build them up or break them down. I was seeing cool things in hot spots, and I was hearing music, not gunshots. I was seeing cool things in hot spots, and I was hearing laughter, not gossips. I was seeing cool things in hot spots. I was hearing music, not gunshots. I was seeing cool things in hot spots. I was hearing
laughter, not gossip.
No, I'm not saying that all is well in Trinidad. And I know that there is good and also bad, but the perception that they have of places like these make it seem like there are only thugs and thieves, that no one there obeys the law and is gunman and piper from door to door. They call the place a hot spot, but I say wait, let us take some time to appreciate all the people standing up, promoting cool things in hotspot. Mon Repos, cool things in hotspots.
I was hearing music,
not gunshots. I was seeing cool things in hotspots. I was hearing laughter, not gossips. I was seeing cool things in hotspots. I was hearing
laughter, not gunshots.
Yeah, I was seeing cool things in hotspots. I was hearing
laughter, not gunshots.
Thank you, Mon Repos. Badabadoy.
Give Mr. Nurse a round of applause. And of course, we're keeping the energy flowing. Because coming up next, where is he? Hill Crew. Hill Crew. Ah, there he is. Put a lovely, let's see, a lovely round of applause for Hill Crew.
First to begin, I want to explain a situation, right? With people, right? Love is the answer, we say? All the time? So what we just be reading in the papers? What we just be seeing on the news? That does show any signs of love in it? Well, hear what? I have a song named Lost. Right? And I want to tell me what they think about this song. Play it for my DJ. Say, yeah, do you ever feel like you're lost? Feel like you're lost? Yeah. Have you ever felt like you're lost? Have you ever felt like you're lost in life? Don't know what to do to make things right. From the look on your face, they can tell your intentions. Lost in a world, a lot of directions. Have you ever felt like you're all alone? There's no one for you to call your own. A lot of pain inside till it's hurting the soul. Lost in a world that's out of control. Have you ever felt like no one cares? There's no one to help you fight your fears. Babylon system protecting the rich, applying up pressure, make the poor man switch. Have you ever think of giving up? You try and the pressure won't stop. Say, Father God, I think we had enough, cause all that we do is the pain won't stop. No, I guess now it's plain to see. My people got no love for each other, no love for each other, no love for each other. No, 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 no. Yeah, I guess now it's plain to see. My people got no love for each other, no love for each other, no love for each other. No, 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 no. We care, but we don't know the meaning of love. Unconditional, straight from the Father up above. So straight from my heart, you know me talking to you. There's no life in death, me telling you the truth. So why you not hear what Mama got to say? If you live by the gun, a lot of souls will stray. You care about God, you always pray. Who you a try fool, not God, I say. Get to youth, we got to stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. Must reach us, love and affection, let God teach us. We don't want no more youth die on purpose. No, get to youth, you got to stay focused. Unity must reach us, love and affection, Jah must teach us. We don't want no more youth die on purpose. Cause no, I guess now it's plain to see. My people got no love for each other, no love for each other, no love for each other. No, 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 no. Yeah, I guess now it's plain to see. My people got no love for each other, no love for each other, love for each other. No, 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 no. Yeah. Just another day, no love without the ghetto. Open your ears, you hear gunshot and echo. Another youth lay on the ground. Tell me what's going on. Mama, son gone. Only blood around. The police never come. Tell me what's going on. We need more love and unity. We don't want no more pain or tragedy. It's like them don't care about we. Get the youths living in poverty. We can never be easy living in a place of tragedy. I'm asking the Father to help me. Bad mind and jealousy. Why are we fighting each other when there's love and unity? I can see how them have love for God and none for the family. Only bad mind and jealousy. All around we, only bad mind and jealousy. All around me, some people I'm afraid of them. Them I pray to God and hate them own children. It's like them God evil. Them I wish bad things on them own people. But what goes wrong come around. When it come back around with no place to run. When the vibes come beat you like drum. Wicked in your heart, your time soon comes. Some people wake up Sunday morning, them a sing the gospel music playing. After that, the neighborhood they cursing. Child, don't mix up in no bad mind thing. Better check yourself, or you wreck yourself. It's better take the fire, go and burn yourself. Cause your judgment will be greater. Don't believe me, just wait till. Why are we fighting each other when there's love and unity? I can see love for God and none for the family. Thank you, my people. They say one song, but I can never, ever do one song. And if I do one more, they say yeah. DJ, next track. I by myself, but I live Mon Repos, so I representing. Right? The song named Lion.
This is a Flow 2 production.
Alright. Stop it. Somebody asked me if I was going to do this song and I say no, but you see this song here? It's about you that dead and gone. And when the time that come to do this song, I did it for him, but I wasn't able to sing it for him. So you see that song? That same rhythm, DJ run that rhythm.
This is a Flow 2 production.
We'll always remember you. We'll always gonna miss you. Shock boy, we'll always gonna miss you. Oh, we'll always remember you. We'll always gonna miss you. Shock boy, we'll always gonna miss you. To my brethren, Shock, you know you're dead and gone. Life was short, but you still live on. In our hearts and souls, you will always be. We'll never forget how you used to be. You used to play your little music down by the bar. Spin by Paul, we used to call you. Oh, we really gonna miss you. Still can't believe that you're gone. A lot of people still cry for you. Oh, how them take when your life. Something's wrong, they can never be right. One day God gonna make things right. Until that day, we will always fight. Cause oh, how them take away your life. Something's wrong, it can never be right. One day God going to make things right. Until that day, we will always fight. Oh, we'll always remember you. We'll always gonna miss you. Shock boy, we'll always gonna miss you. Oh, we'll always remember you. We'll always gonna miss you. Shock boy, we'll always gonna miss you. Thank you, everybody.
Give Hill Crew a round of applause. And I'm going to breathe. Polish. That was for Shock. So, many have died, many have come. All right. Yeah, but you will always get on bad. I have the mic, you know we're going to start that. Anyhow, we will not disrupt something that was so beautiful before. Good. So we're moving on because we now need to lighten it up just a little bit. We have another performer. He like me, is an old timer from Mon Repos. Always doing poems. I want you all to give a lovely, lusty, energetic round of applause to Mr. Jocelyn, who is coming to entertain you right now.
Yeah, good night, folks. Before I get into the poetry, I like to draw a little analogy, if that's the right adjective I use. It have this gentleman, right? From small, he like to buy fig. He love fig. Fig, ripe fig, fig punch, just fig. So when he have his family now, the family get accustomed to eating fig. So every day he had to go and buy fig. So this fortnight, he just cannot buy anything and come home. Everybody watch him with a face, square up and thing. Say, Daddy boy, you want fig? Say, boy, sorry, I cannot afford the fig and thing. Here one of his sons, Daddy, plant some fig trees. And the father plant some fig trees, and the next year, the father had enough fig to give the whole of the village everything. Yeah. So I hope, it comes like something like, feed a man, give a man a fish to feed him for a day, something around that, right? Right, okay. Get into, I know all your custom made, but I believe it nice every time. I went by John Keith, who named his friend, and meet him with the shoes on top of his head. I say, boy, you're wearing the shoes in the wrong place. He tell me he like how the smell does taste. Just the way he answered, easy to tell. He could eat a coconut without cracking the shell. Well, it was about 12 o'clock. My belly wasn't feeling so nice. So I said, I feel I could eat a pillau and rice. John Keith, who named his friend, said, let us make a soup instead. Well, I didn't want to be rude. So I said, food is food. John Keith bring out one big mako pot. You have to put it on 2 burners to get it hot. Started putting in ingredients like if soup going out as style. Covered on the pot, everything was quiet for a while. On a sudden, pot cover pelt off. A boy saying, dumpling in Bettini like to show off. Dumpling say, I is the boss in this pot. White pepper must bust in my face and get me hot. Same time, Dashin intervened. Oko and Edo slipped between. Well, Dashin was white, Dashin get blue. Saying, how other could get me sticky like glue? Oko said, not me. Edo said, yes, it's you. So a small fight started between them two. As I tell you, it was 12 o'clock, broad daylight, sun shining bright. I put on a torchlight because I didn't want to miss a part of that soup fight. Spaghetti started kick up Baji because he have a big brother macaroni to fight for him. Them peas tell chicken wing today is one day he can't fly. Who tell them say so? All them peas end up with black eye. Onion won't give fish eye ease. And black pepper only making pig snout sneeze. Pig foot mashed potato till he get pale. And cow wheel start to kick up pigtail. Lamb start to chop. Things going so fast, tomato can't even catch up. Chicken foot hit red fish, whop kick, and pelt him with a lime. It's a good thing, safe coming time. Well, the fight come and boil long because of Baji. So I get to satisfy the desires of my belly. If only want some of the food, only could get it free, but make up your mind to go to the toilet regularly.
Give it a round of applause. That was Mon Repos' gift to all of Mon Repos and our guests. So now we have the other part of it. People, there is a group, there are 2 young gentlemen, they're part of the 2 Cents movement. Akil Wallace and Javon James. Can't understand my own scribble. Okay? And they are working with ALTA, which is the Adult Literacy Association. So they are coming, and by the way, we do have a group on Sundays in this space, anybody's interested. Okay? We have a group, you go up, you meet, you learn some more. So these 2 young men are working with ALTA, 2 Cents Movement and ALTA, to go around and make people more aware of adult literacy. I'm asking you all to give them a lovely Mon Repos Gets International. Everybody, round of applause while they come up and entertain you.
everybody. Just want to say a few words before we start this poem. Actually, it is a poem we're doing, and the purpose of this poem is not really entertainment. The purpose of this poem is to urge adults who are unable to read, right? And there are a lot of adults who cannot read, and you can't tell just by looking at them, right? And they've found ways to adapt and cope without reading, right? But reading is such an essential skill that even though there are found ways to cope, we, Alta, are saying that we are here to help you learn to read and write, if writing is also the case. So this poem basically is about the things you should not say to a non-reader, right? No shame, go brave. That's the campaign slogan. No shame, go brave. Ready? I should have never said how you could gain wisdom without reading books. Not understanding that even though wisdom is found in books, wisdom does not come from it. An inability to read does not equally mean stupidity. I should have never said how you make it through school. Not understanding your persistent headaches of having to fool all those students, teachers, principals, and parents by giving the most convincing appearance that you could read. I should have never said, I don't believe you, looking mesmerized, as though just by looking at you, I could recognize you could read. I should have never said, but you can read, looking even more mesmerized. Not understanding the little you read is because you have cleverly memorized words, signs, and phrases like elephants memorize faces, and in some cases you have even memorized books. I should have never said something wrong with you. Not understanding, nothing is wrong with you. You have either been a victim of our public schools education system that has so many holes, it has allowed those with less than ideal learning situations to slip through. And you may have suffered some undetected learning disability that had severely affected your capabilities. And if indeed you had no interest in reading then, does not mean you can't have an interest in reading now. I should have never said so much about all those books I've been reading. Not understanding that every time I talk about books, it conjures feelings of shame, fear, guilt, inferiority, despondency, and depression. Whether you learn to read or not, you are special. Our sessions have taught me not to judge by first impressions and to watch my expressions. Maybe one day I'll create a list of the things I should say. But until that day, my friend, be strong. Be strong. Be strong. No shame. Go brave. Thank you.
Cascadoo Caribbean New Voices is an organization that has been bringing artists since last year. I actually met the gentleman about 3 years ago. We had a communication and leadership workshop up back in the Friendly Space. And for the graduation ceremony, he was asked to come and speak. And he came up and he was like, wow, this is going on in Mon Repos? I didn't know all that was going on up here. When I used to come in Mon Repos, we won't continue the story. He could continue that story to tell you all. And that was about 3 years ago, and we're back here today. They had a caravan last year. It was in Woodford Square. They were in a Panyard. They ended up in Normandy. This year they came back, and they decided they wanted to come out to the communities. And we were lucky enough to have them. So just for being lucky enough to have them, can we have a round of applause, please? It ain't easy when you love something. It's a lot of work. I'm saying all of this because the creator of this is also going to be on stage tonight. I want you all to give a lusty, lovely, Trini, Mon Repos, Mova, everybody round of applause to Matima Solwazi. Come, Matima, where you hiding?
Good evening, Mon Repos. Nah. Good evening, Mon Repos. I ain't in here, I want to hear outside. Good evening, Mon Repos. Yeah. Well, I was at the back here and these gentlemen strumming. I just wanted to share this poem. That same beat, that same. Huh? Trinbago and earthly paradise, which lies beneath the sun. The people are all so nice. You are sure to have lots of fun. The beaches are so sandy. The waters are so blue. From Toko to Guayagüayare, or Plymouth to Buku. On entering the islands, your eyes are filled with tears. There are so many homeless children on the streets as though no one cares. Robberies, rapes, and murders have become a daily norm. Youths disrespecting elders. Morality and values are gone. This beautiful twin island of ours, in which we must all dwell, has become a land of horrors and is now a living hell. There's something I want to say. I want to say it here today. On my way to Mon Repos, some of us didn't want to go. But as we are here at this show, I know our perception has changed. Cool spots or cool things in hot spots. No killing, no gunshots. It's kind of a little emotional for me up here because I don't know Mon Repos in this. I know Mon Repos when I was younger and wild. I know Mon Repos coming up here to involve myself in negative and criminal activities. So I was amazed, as Terry said, I didn't know so much was happening in Mon Repos. Because this is not what the media does show. Mon Repos, I salute you. Mon Repos! Let me give you 2 cents. Oh, look at that. I calypso. Calypso? Yeah, calypso? Sometimes I stop and wonder what it is to wonder. Look at my condition. I just smile and have to ponder. I'm poor. I have no wealth. I should have been rich. And then I stopped, wondered if I had money, I might switch. Sometimes I stop and wonder what it is to wonder. Look at where I live in the ghetto. It's the gutter. And then I stopped and I wondered. Suppose I had a house and land. The poor and needy people, their plight I won't understand. Sometimes I stop and wonder what it is to wonder. To drive a nice car, a Beamer or a Hummer. And then I stopped and I wondered if I did, what would I do? I will drive all day in a condition and pass you and you and you. Sometimes I stop and wonder what it is to wonder. Is this my test or a fate or a blessings from the Creator in saving me from my nafs, my whims and my fancy to love and care for the weak and less fortunate all around me? I wonder. Sometimes I stop and wonder. Watch that, there's a band, boy. Let me hear for the band. You can do that jab rhythm on that. Jab. No, true, you do that. Try that. Give me a jab rhythm there. Try it. Just go there. Jab. It's a long time you practicing, you know. My name is Gamble, call me Lotto or Playway. I'm worse than that bullet in Russian roulette. I cause a dream within your mind, that bundle of money you hope to find, and that house and car you want to buy. Forget them losses, you have to try to take that vacation you say you need. Neglecting that family you have to feed, spending the money to pay the bills. When you think it's up, it's all long hills. They call me Gamble, the Gimmelon's eye. You'll be hooked with a blink of an eye. I'll have total control over you with simple games such as Big Two. When you get paid, I will take it all. Just trying to spot my red ball. Although you want to make that switch, I'll turn your daughter into a witch. I'll send your son to commit murder. So play that, man, that's my number. I'll make you beat and abuse your wife, and then I'll make you take your life. In the cemetery, you'll have your spot, because you went into my cash pot. So don't you cry, and don't you regret it. You took this chance with Lottery Classic. So don't you cry, and don't you regret it. You took this chance with Lottery Classic. evening we practicing. I want to give this last one and I'm off the stage. This one, when something happens, they like to blame somebody else. It's not me, it's he, not he, it's she. So this is a poem called Me, Myself, and I. I don't think so, no? Yeah, for Badred. That big band we have at all, long time we practicing. We're going on tour next week. This is a sad story. It might bring tears to the eyes. It's about 3 young dudes called Me, Myself, and I. Now the story will begin when I was in my prime. With all the girls I played myself, man, I had a wonderful time. Despite the warnings they gave me, I did not take heed. I had what the girls wanted, and they had what I need. I had girls from north to south. I had girls from east to west. They called me a sweet man. I called myself the best. I'm sweet, I'm nice, I'm cute, I'm fine. To the girls, I'm sugar daddy. I'll stand in a crowd. I'll be by myself. The girls will still rush me. I had Chinese, I had Indians, whites, and African babes. People would stop and ask me, are you not afraid of AIDS? I said, hell no. I can't get that, no way. And the only way to get that disease, you have to be gay. One day I met this baby. Boy, she was looking fine. I said, would you like to come by me? Let's have an unforgettable time. We bumped and grind, we rumped and stomped. It sounded like a fight. And when that baby left me, boy, I was feeling all right. But within 6 weeks, I lost 10 pounds. And that really scared me. So I paid a visit to my doctor friend. His name is Carey. I said, oh, doc, tell me what's wrong. Carey, I'm losing weight. He said, relax. What matter? I'll run some tests. Don't you have faith? He called me back after 3 weeks for the results of my tests. I entered the room talking to myself. I'm hoping for the best. With that look in his eyes, he stared me in the face and said, now, you sit down. I be very brief. I come straight to the point. I hope your heart's strong. When we ran your test, we found in your blood virus called HIV. I said, oh, doc, are you sure not wrong? Did that test come from me? He said, relax. You want some water? You seem nervous. I said, but doc, you now told me that I have the virus. With a thump in my chest, I turned around and asked myself why. Should this happen to me? Now look at myself. With this deadly disease, I shall die. Thank you.
So we are going to keep moving. We now have coming up. I said, what should I say about you? He said, understated. One of our homegrown artists. He's part of the Rapso Rhythm Network. Give a lovely round of applause. A lovely round of applause. Oh, the Curious Ringo.
1, 2, 1, 2. Good night, people, again. It's curious. So when I say what time it is, or let's say Rapso time. What time it is? Well, I remember that because I go quiz all to the in between. But I will change up the vibes a little bit. So DJ, because I love Mon Repos vibes right now, right? Make some noise. Or I can make more noise than that. What time it is? Nice. When you're ready, DJ. You see now, I want to go down memory lane. Got people out there. You see now, they used to go down memory lane, right? And all the real Trinidadians all they know on Trini beats right now. I had to do it like this. Cause I remember how that used to be. Yeah. Mon Repos, do you remember Well, sweet, sweet TNT, yeah. Say, I remember how that used to be. Yeah, do you remember? Sweet, sweet TNT. Yeah, well then, it's not what it used to be, cause I could see fulfillment of prophecy. Berries fall from we family tree and we don't pass on history. Well, culture's part of the mystery. Tell me when that all started is a myth to me. Them say I'm curious, I will always be. We stay fighting the lust that enslaving we. We thought the truth was a must, now it's bravery. If they change the syllabus, in no grave and we need to save all who saving we. And if you agree, sing along with me, just say, I remember how that used to be. Yeah, do you remember how that, I say, I remember how that used to be. Yeah, do you remember? Sweet, sweet TNT. Listen now, say, I remember pitching marbles in the dirt, but you couldn't dirty your shirt. And if you're missing one button, your own belt go hurt. He ain't saying nothing. When he reach home, he desert you. I remember children couldn't lime or disrespect the elders. None of the time. A carpet was a tap designed to remind you the block is not the spot you want your parents find you. Do your homework, your chores them done. Might get to come outside and take a run, cause bows and arrows was fun. When mommy clothespins done, from clothespins gun she go done. The jump rope short to bun, the pop gun, well that short to go done. Them rock trees before them blossom. Some things we don't see, them days them done. Hey, where the pan cup and upscotch gone? You don't have no morals, what's going on? Cause 5 fingers some youths don't know. It's Google bear, fat pork and stinking toe. I tell them Tanka Bean the think it's a TV show. I curiously on the scene to let all you know. Hey, come on, make some noise, Mon Repos. Cause you remember how it used to go. Say that. Say, I remember how that used to be. Yeah, do you remember how that, I said, I remember how that used to be. Yeah, do you remember? Sweet, sweet TNT. Yeah, say I curiously, I'm always thirsty to bust free from the chaos that fuss we. So trust we, trust the bus from slavery. This must be a curious act of bravery. I'm tossed for the gravy they never gave we. When them slave we say we misbehaving, best be believing. I thirsty, just not living. Tell the whole world feel the thirsty craving. Thirsty for my reason, thirsty season, thirsty for my truths and what I believe in. I thirsty for my roots and my family them. I thirsty to expose the strategy. Trust me, nobody thirsty like we. I is a real thirsty, born Trini. The same Trini dialect we always crazy, but I remember how it could be. Cause I say I remember how that used to be. Yeah. Do you remember sweet, sweet TNT? Yeah. Now they say I crazy, we all it right? Now they say I crazy, so I'll give a little explanation and a story of my life. Because you see now Hilo burn down, I scream, currents roll into white lightning, conquers been a ball under the chocolate bar. Orion, if they catch you, they make lunch with you. But it's not me, it's more like my twin brother. He couldn't catch up because he big foot slow on the floor. His speed stick and a right guard came over brutally quick like an old Navy soldier. And I told you, don't let them hold you till you take 2 of these curve drops and roll. Because you're on fire, you're out of control. But the entire story will never be told. Ready again. How are you feeling? Well, I ready to rap soon. I want to know so what time it is. What time it is? I said, leave me let me rap so. I wanna rap ho. Leave me let me rap so. I come to rap, so you know why? Cause when I'm rapping, means I interacting. I talking about the facts and issues that happen. Whether right now or long time back when Granny used to rap with all she grandchildren. My granny used to rap to me, tell me stories of Anansi. Well, monkey break it back upon the pomerac tree, and why cat and dog do agree. Well, fruit no fall far from the tree, and monkey do as monkey see. Well, TV influence you, granny influence me to be a bone marrow trainee. I said, leave me, let me rap so. I wanna rap how? Leave me, let me rap. Yeah, I wanna rap. Well, tell them, don't get tied up like market crab, smelling worse than a goat rope and belching latrine. When it look like it up for grab, remember I'm a brigadier, you're just a sergeant. Don't count eggs in foul bottom, water don't hold in basket, don't be dumb. Just know your Trini dialect, I know where you're from, and let me roll on this rap so rhythm. I say leave me, let me rap so. I wanna rap. Carey, you know, rap. Rap. Hey, long rope, maga goat. Do trouble, if trouble do provoke you. The way you make your bed, the way you lie. Make haste, the sunshine or crap will smoke your pipe. Granny said, who don't hear shot to feel, so don't drink no bush tea for nobody fever. The longest rope will have an end. Friends carry you, don't bring you back again. So then leave me, let me rap so. I wanna rap. Well then come on, Mon Repos. I wanna rap. I say leave me, let me rap so. You wanna rap? Well, I come to rap so. You gonna rap so. This is rap so. Cut it off. Yes, I and before me go, rap so it's just the power of the word, in the rhythm of the word, but just hold on to your dialect and express you. You could be anything you wanna be. Remember that? But right now in Trinidad, it's a thing everybody does say, and everybody accustomed saying it. I ain't see one damn thing. Everybody just say it when the police pass. When anything happens, so where everybody say, I ain't see one damn thing. Say. All right, them ready now. Quickly. Sorry. Yes. Do it a little different is a must sometimes. It's curious. Ready? Well, I say two people come up, two people get blast, but well, it wasn't ready. I say two people come up, two people get blast, but hey, well, it was so dark and the way too mass that. But it was 2 in the day when the gunman passed. How you win see one damn? Listen, well I wasn't there, I didn't see, I just can't mention the explanation, the uncomprehension. I trying to live my life with some long extension. Witness does dead in police protection. I feel it for the family, send my affection. God go send an army to make things correct, son. Tell them keep calm, it's my suggestion. If you have to use your arms, know your section. Make sure we're not around when you're making your check. Make sure no stray bullets and make no connect with none of my family with due respect. Cause you don't wanna see your army in full effect. And I don't wanna be wrong when the police inspect, or else I'm singing this song with no regret. Tell them 2 people come up, 2 people get blast. But I said 2 people come up, 2 people get blast. I said it was so dark and them wear 2 masks, but it was 2 in the day when the gunman passed. How you ain't see one down? Listen up, just keep your eyes open, ears to the streets, your lips seal. Code of the streets, not just how I feel. Mind your own business, mind your get steal. Copper and lead, don't wonder how that feel. Woulda asked, but he didn't live to tell the tale. He never prevailed, but life carries on the same. Family and friends still feeling the pain on the lane. Bodies falling again in the drain. Police in the lane, questioning. Nobody don't testify cause they're afraid of dying. Code of the streets, there is no denying. I can hear Trinidad crying. I said 2 people come up, 2 people get, but I ain't see one damn thing. Two police jeep pull up, two police ask, but well, it's sleeping, man. I said, one so dark and them pass so fast that. Yeah, man. Was 2 in the day when the gunman passed. Yeah, man. Lit it off. Well, you have been a lovely audience. Pleasure performing for you. Mon Repos people, make some noise.
You having a good time? Right outside, the shy ones are having a good time. The shy ones. So we're moving on. We have a gentleman who's coming up. He has been all over the world except Africa. Except India. Did I mention Africa? China. Africa. He is a part of the Rapso Rhythm Network. I've known his face for years. You know, there's some faces, you pass it, you see them every day. I've seen him perform. I actually had the pleasure of performing on a show with him. Okay? Doing poetry. Let's give it up. Give a lovely, lusty round of applause for Obadred.
Good night to Mon Repos
Good night.
and environment. As the lady say, my name is Obadred. I came back home 2002. I lived the environment real nice. Blockorama. Come out on a Sunday, we go in the park, we lime. But then Granny, when I reach home, Granny started to tell me, listen what Granny say. Listen carefully, right? Granny want to take she morning walk in the dark, but she afraid. Me say she afraid. Granny want to take she evening jog in the park, but she afraid. Me say she afraid. Granny have to go to the dispensary. She get she pressure tablet, she getting it free, but she afraid. Me say she afraid. Me say she afraid. Granny here she fall cock balling in she yard. Granny want to look through she window real bad, but she afraid. Me say she afraid. Me say she afraid. Granny got a phone call Friday evening. Tell she about a pilgrim Sunday morning, but she afraid. Me say she afraid. Me say she afraid. Now we know why Granny afraid. DJ, pull it. Yo, listen. Ooh, yeah. Skun dun 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 dun. Don't play with my mental faculties. I say you people of higher societies, I tell you stop playing with me mental faculties. You people of higher societies. To the rhythm and the drum is where we come from. We standing in place and you know see we face your policies and laws where you keep you on these shores. But you a bead, a feather, a shashak and a drum. We know where your policies and laws come from. The shackles and chain that you throw away yesterday. Your policies and laws now replace them now today. So don't play with the mental faculties. I say you people of higher societies, I tell you stop playing with the mental faculties. I say you people of higher societies. So long Greenpeace have been talking, I know you wasn't listening. What were you doing? Fossil fluid say you're burning. A carbon footprint, is that what you're making? I now hear what you're turning, you're saying it's a global warming. The ozone shattering, coral reef bleaching, the polar ice melting. What are you doing? The greens we are cutting. What are you saying? I smell tire billing. But a glitter here. A mirror standing there. A pane of glass standing in the corner over here. Concrete on the ground, water all around. No green grass, now to pull the water down. So don't play with the mental faculties. I say you people of higher societies. We're just a twin state island in the Caribbean, and that make up the third world nation. But we talking about first world status, and we know we just a little fetus. But with apex in your line, we know you're all refined. Asphalt in your lake, we know that really great. Gas in the ground, well we had that all along. High-rise building. building line in the sky while mothers moan and cry for the child. Little children have been taken away and promises have been broken every day. So don't play, please, please. I tell you, don't play with the mental. I said don't play with the mental. History. Listen to this piece of history. Oh, Hispaniola. It's not what you say, it's what you really do. They slap an embargo and split you in two. With Dominic Republic on one side they say, and the other side they say they Haiti right away. You see, Haiti. 250 years she stand on she own. Talk about independence, she have the leading role. While all the rest of islands stand aside and look. She write the first chapter in the Caribbean book. I try my pass across the earth, yes, one day. Shattering Haiti as the mirror I say. While all the rest of islands really feel the shook. Was another chapter in the Caribbean book. Here they come again, we really sharing pain. Fishes in the water and they blame it on the rain. Blue helmet in the tongue, color all around. 300,000 Haitians went under the ground. So don't play, please. I tell you, don't play. Yo, dash it away, dash it away, dash it, dash it. No music for this one. This one is a serious one, and I want the people to pay attention to this one because this one concerns you, it concerns me because of the pigmentation of our skin. Now, each one of us here went to the institution that we call school. We went kindergarten, we went junior sec, senior sec, college. All of us read the dictionary, which is a book to me that haven't finished. Because the dictionary leave you in, it could be this or it could be that. It never tells you the definition, meaning of the word. It could be this or it could be that. So here what happened now. While reading the dictionary, I bounce up a certain word and I get pressure with the word and I write it. Here we go. These words that you hear were intended for your ear. Now I don't want to hear that you're living in fear. I'm a little youth man, black and proud. I'm living in the ghetto, but we don't fuss no wrong. Checking words and meaning as I go along my way, but when I meet the word black, I get horrors I say. Mr. Oxford, I say you better think back. I want to know the definition meaning of black, Mr. Oxford. I tell you here what we say. You have to write your dictionary over today. Now, black is beautiful. We acknowledge that. But through the cradle of time, they try to hide that. But black is the writing on the wall. Moses, Abraham, David, and all. Even Daniel in the lion's den, my friend. That is black heritage. We just teach you again. But black is the night, green is the grass, blue is the water when the sunlight pass. Brown is the ground that we're standing on, but black is the liquid that you draw from the brown to keep the energy in his city and his tongue. So, Mr. Oxford, I say you better think back. I want to know the definition meaning of black, Mr. Oxford. I tell you here what we say. You have to write your dictionary over today. Black is the color that you have to wear to snatch the little heat that linger in the air in the winter time. Black is the veil that they place on the eye so you could see the moon and the stars in the sky deep in the hibernation. And when he shut down his eyes to the nation, I tell you black is what you see. And then you gain the energy through the fabrics of times, the shackles that they place in we mind and the words that we use where we keep it confined. But black is the board that was standing in the hall where he learned literature, he mathematics, and all that geography he know. History will show to the blackboard. That is how we really know. So, Mr. Oxford, I say you better think back. We want to know the definition meaning of black, Mr. Oxford. I tell you here what we say. You have to write your dictionary over today. Now we see him through the valley, we see him through the plain, we see him on the mountaintop once more again. Now we know for sure what he's searching for is the black box he documents safe and secure. But black is the tar that was spread on the ground when so water rallied CTC was gold all around. While the rushing from the north and the rushing from the south is the black gold so water was talking about. But black is the berry that they place on your phone. No matter where it goes, say it must come back home. Black is the darker that they place on your eye to keep the ray of the sun out of your eye. So, Mr. Oxford, I tell you a better thing back. We want to know the definition meaning of black. Mr. Oxford, I tell you here what we say. You have to write a dictionary over today. B is for the beauty that we behold. L is for the love that linger in my soul. A is for the Almighty that is above. C is for the Christ that care for your love. K is for the King that sit on the throne. So, Mr. Oxford, tell me why you do that. Why you put the black in the negative pack? Here why? Because the leader is black. He have you in the back. He have you living under a Union Jack while you're standing there with your hands in the air. When your leaders pass, you feel they really care? Now they use you as a pawn and they're treating you with scorn and they really want to know where the unity gone. But united we stand and divided we fall. Be careful you won't end up with your back against a wall. So you better stand firm, else you're going to feed worm. Look out for the germ that comes with the sperm. The pressure that you feel is not really real. It's what the system designed and placed in we mind. Policies and schemes and intellectuals lie while they sleep and have sweet dreams. You have nightmare and cry. So wake up, get up, stand up and shout. It's equal right and justice is what we all about. Shackles and chains have long passed away. But the legacy of the slave master still live on today. They put you on weight, playing with your faith. They put you in a line. Now they're playing with your mind. And they make the space so tight that we need some room to breathe. So many dark-skinned children missing from the scene. But we are what we are, not what they want us to be. We know who we are a full 90 degrees. To believe is to doubt, and to know is to be sure. That apartheid system is now on your door. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
No manginga memeza mama akusizi lutho ongimi nawe nkosi yam no manginga memeza mama. Good evening, Trinidad, Mon Repos. What's happening, everybody? I want to do that song again, right? But I need your help. So when I say, no manginga memeza mama, yeah? Can you say memeza mama? Memeza means screaming. And this song, like, to be honest with you, when we heard about Mon Repos, right? We were thinking security, we're the police, right? And then, like the brother man said, like, all I hear is laughter, music, and no guns. So I guess people lied to us. So thank you, Mon Repos. Yeah? Bangi tolile abangana kolo obangi komba ongezi bamum nemikondo no manginga memeza mama o agusizi luto ongimi nawe nkosi yam ono manginga memeza mama oh agusizi luto. Trinidad, you guys are awesome. So I'm from South Africa. That's not very far from here, just down the road, around the corner, up the tree, right on the other side, right? And but on that other side, we speak quite a few languages. I am by nationality Zulu, so we speak Zulu. And we've got 10 other languages within the country. But I would like you to remember the language, parts of it. So when I say Sanibonani, that means I see you, right? And I also want to say apologies to my brothers and sisters. We came together. I was supposed to go last, right? But then I have these two sisters. And I told their mother I'm taking them away. And then she was like, no, you can't take them away. And then the little one, she's like, but we have cousins. You can keep the cousins. We go with her, you know? So, and I know she gets sleepy after like 8:30. So I want to apologize for not telling you guys in advance that we've changed over. Thank you. So when I say sanibonani, which means I see you, I need you to say yebo sawubona. Sanibonani? Sanibonani? You guys are awesome. And I just want, for the record, all of us African descendants and black people, we only use English words. We're not English speakers. We just use English words. So I want to do something. Weba butang vume gibe ngongomane. Weba butang vume gibe ngongomane. I don't want to hear the rest of the song. Weba butang vume gibe ngongomane. Weba butang vume gibe ngongomane. Oi si pala pala sentombi utangeke gibe ngongomane. Weba butang vume gibe ngongomane. Weba butang vume gibe ngongomane. Oi si pala pala sentombi utangeke gibe ngongomane. Oi si pala pala sentombi utangeke gibe ngongomane. I remember a time when Africa was Eden and gods walked the earth. I remember the sunburned people establishing Kemet, now known as Egypt. I remember the holy place, Ethiopia, the father and mother of all dynasties where gods ruled as kings. Ababona bakhulu basekemu, Lord Kemu teaching our ancestors, you, and you. You are the light, so let it shine. I remember a time in our black story when we knew that God is in everything and everything is in God, and one could not separate themselves from the light that shone every day. Weba butang vu megibe ngongomane. Weba butang vu megibe ngongomane. Oyisi pangege ngibe ngongomane. Weba butang vu megibe ngongomane. Weba butang vu megibe ngongomane. Oyisi pala pala sentombi utangege ngibe ngongomane. I remember a time when Africa was Eden. And I remember how later greed, anger, jealousy, and bloodshed turned our world upside down. Honor was lost. Truth, love, and respect became a myth when Africa was ripped, robbed, and raped. Her children's story, your story, my story was distorted, disfigured, and destroyed. For no longer do we make references to our African culture, for it has become barbaric. We no longer pay attention to our spiritual practices because we label them as myths and superstitions. Yes, Willie Lynch. Yes, J. Edgar Hoover. And all of you oppressors. The mind of a slave now moves in its own axis. I take back my mind. I take back my body. Healing my womb from all kinds of sickening rapes. Just like a river, unomkhubulwano, this ocean will run its course. Weba butang vu megibe ngongomane. Weba butang vu megibe ngongomane. Oyisi pala pala sentombi utangeke ngibe ngongomane. Thank you. So I got a few, since I hijacked the thing, since I hijacked the program, I just need my, okay. Give me 2 seconds. All right. So this weekend, Cascadoo is going to be taking place. There's an event called Poetry Under the Tree, right? Happening at Nomandi Hotel. Now, I'm not going to be there, but my brothers and sisters that are going to come on stage are going to be right after. You're going to experience everything. So if you're looking for tickets, they're $150, and we've got Brother Mtima, and you heard what a powerful man he is. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here in that sense, because I've always wanted to come. I always wanted to travel, and opportunities were scarce, but I sent him an email, and he's like, yo, I don't know, I don't have a budget for you, but I'll see what I can do. But what he did, I'm here. So I want everybody to just pay respect to Mr. Mtima for all the hard work. Thank you. When bearing your barren fruits. Yet it is a burden on my pride and my shoulders. What makes a man, I ask? Is it your dignity? Is it your pride? Or is it your soul? Only you can look into it like a mirror. Because when I step up to that mirror, it asks, who are you? I gracefully answer, I am the woman. I am the daughter. I am the soul of Africa. I am all that you see and I'm all that you see. Africana ngikuhambile ngehla ngenyuka izinto engizibonayo zihlahlamelisa umzimba ingane zakho ziyahlukunyezwa ingane zakho ziyahlukumezana ngithanda ukuzithandabuza kanti yini into edala umuntu ngabe ukuziqhenya ngabe isidima noma umphefumulo wakho kuwe kuphela somandla waziyo ngoba nangithi ngiyasondela kulesi sibuko sokuphila siyangibuza wena ubani ngivesane ngimomotheke ngiphendule mina ngiyintombi mina ngiyintokazi nomdade nginguye lo enginguye nginguye umphefumulo kaAfrikana aniziboni ukulunga aniziboni ubukhosi aniziboni na ubuhle wama-Afrika Don't let the rain come in into my life. I'm begging you. Don't let the rain come in into my life. I'm begging you. Love, 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 don't let the rain come in into my life. I'm begging you. Don't let the rain come in into my life. I'm begging you. If I let you to crown me to be your empress, if I let you to crown me to be the queen of your kingdom, are you willing? Are you ready to love me? Don't let the rain come in into my life. I'm begging you. What is this that I think that I feel? Is it from my mind, my body, or my soul? This desire to be loved, this need to be taken care of. Oh, daughters of Mon Repos, do not awaken love unless you are ready, because love between a man and a woman is as passionate as death. No water can cool it, no ocean can drown it. And all of you sons of Mon Repos, be warned, all of you that buy love with wealth, because contempt is all that you would know. The way that I see this thing, my body is my temple and my heart is the sacrifice I give unto you. The way that I see this thing, my body is my temple and my heart is the sacrifice I give unto you. In the altar of love, Rastaman, don't let the rain come in into my life. I'm begging you. Thank you. Is everybody okay? Mon Repos Ninjani. Yeah? I want to do one last one. Once again, I feel very blessed and divinely looked upon to find myself in foreign lands, but not so foreign because everybody looks so familiar. And I want to thank my two photographers right here in the front for the energy they're giving me. Hello, ladies. Hi, guys. Hello, photographers. Hi. I'm singing this one for you, okay? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got a beautiful smile there, baby. You got a beautiful smile there. It makes me dingy, 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 dong. Yeah, diggy, 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 dong. You got a beautiful smile there, baby. You got a beautiful smile there. It makes me dingy, 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 dong. Yeah, diggy, 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 dong. He strides like a lion, and I wanna move close to his pride. Love, it's been a while. Meeting you has made me realize one step at a time, Lala. Dumela budi, pito laka gitobegile, and I'm alive in the love that you possess. So let's walk together in kindness and share in this divineness, cause you and I are one of a kind. You and I are one of a kind. You got a beautiful smile there, baby. You got a beautiful smile there. It makes me dingy, 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 dong. Yeah, diggy, 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 dong. I can have him for breakfast. Yes, I could have him for lunch, and I could certainly have him for supper too. Hey, your smile. Yes, your smile. Oh, no lwakko, baby. Lungi shayanga pagati. Oh, no lwakko, baby. Lungi shayanga pagati. Hey, your smile. Yes, your smile. Okay, Mon Repos, ready? You got a beautiful smile there, baby. I can't hear you. You got a beautiful smile there. It makes me dingy, 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 dong. Yeah, diggy, 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 dong. You got a beautiful smile there, baby. Thank you.
In the midst of all the international artists, you know we have a trainee. Yes, we have a trainee. Well, it's half a trainee, but we're taking the whole thing. I want you all to give Tiana Cohen Paul, Miss Quote, a trainee home welcome round of applause while she comes to entertain you.
Good night, everyone. The Cascadoo family is so happy to be here. I'm going to do this piece, and I haven't done it in a long time, so let's see. This piece is about weave. How many ladies know about weave? All right, thank you. Okay. Weaving time. Work is over now, it's weaving time. We go start with sewing, we move to gluing. No, we have no head side. Come on, ladies, put your hand in the air. The Chinese man been happy for years. We go order 1B, yaki 2B, wet and wavy. This is getting out of hand, my dear. The only real hair you have, unfortunately, is your pubic hair. Like clockwork. She puts on her identity track for track, hoping her insecurities will retract. She spends hours sewing and gluing to getting where she fit in. She's worth more than she's making. Y'all think she's happy, but she's faking. Superstar for the taking, bright eyes, they never stay shut, they always stay milking. See, money is her cow, so she continues milking. This girl loves to play with the pen and paper without protection, so naturally he caught that unmentioned. And no matter how much stamina you say you got, she'll have you before your first shot. And don't look crazy now. You the one who said you wanted her to be your baby. Now you caught her STD and she has you writing poetry. She's a Jack and Jill of all trades. Her unrecognized talents will leave you amazed. This night prowler, sexy stalker, pacifying talker out for house and land and skeptical of an outreach hand from a young man that he claims he understands. See, up for the challenge, he say he want to be her man, but she sees straight through the nonsense he wouldn't ever begin to comprehend. See, he thought he was getting a pretty little girlfriend who work hard for your money, so she must lend. Lend what? When you can't stimulate the ink in her pen, so for herself she must fend. Bluntly aware she ain't got no money, but she must spend. So she licks her lips doing poetry tricks, quoting, I'm determined to make it as I go on my next trick. She's always a phone call away. Good afternoon, thank you for calling Cascadoo today. Heifer works 23 hours out of a 24-hour day. Her words are too expensive, she bet to put them on layaway. But don't panic, best believe this poet is here to stay. She understands. She's a beach without the sand, too sensitive to make her mark in a simple poetry slam. So she must sacrifice harder in order to erode the land with her one open mic, toad in hand. See, soon the powers that be will be under her first command. Her rhymes are so precious, people still trying to figure out how you can preserve them in a can. See, this is her dream, but she's living it awakening. Do not jump on her bandwagon if you're not a powerful or positive one. But for now, this woman who was raised by a man who took something as simplistic as a steel pan and molded it into his bare hands and introduced it to new fans and took it from Caribbean folk tunes and introduced it to new folks. Had worldwide audiences applauding languages they thought they never spoke. So it's a given his offspring ain't no joke. She may be a verbal whore, but don't try to extort her because she leave you at your own front door. Designed for more, so pay this girl a due she been working hard for. Like clockwork, she puts on her identity track for track, hoping her insecurities will retract. She spends hours thinking and living and dying to getting where she fit in. She's worth more than she's making. Y'all think she's happy and she's hoped she's faking. A talented poet for the taking, only able to make it because her mom and dad continued supporting. See, this is her thing, a prodigy in the making. Tainted eyes, they never say shut, they always stay blinking. So she urges you to take your dreams out of the pipes because you're prophets of your own life. Take your heart from your sleeve and reverently fall to your knees and pray for not your wants but your needs and fertilize a new seed, a seed of hope, love, truth, prosperity, and honesty. In these times, we need unity. Success to one is more impactful in a nation, and this is not me speaking of an evolution. No need for me to state the obvious when it has already been said and repeated by wiser ones. See, like clockwork, we all put on our identity different shades of skin for skin, knowing that this race with our identity, we must win. Living beyond our sins, embracing the beginning to the end, no longer sad and faking, but happy and true spiritual love making, because it's a beautiful life for the taking. And don't get scared, it's not me, but your conscience has you shaking. Please let these words be responsible for your mental awakening, like clockwork. Thank you. Thank you. There is something about the way you stare. There is something about the brown of your hair. There is something about the ego you wear. You got je ne sais quoi over there. There's nothing free in gravity. What will it cost you if you fall for me? See, I can change your whole destiny, and you already altered the depth of my Caribbean sea. Through my poetry, I'll speak of your inner beauty. I hope you don't feel we're jumping the gun because the trigger was already pulled before you met me. That's why our hearts are heavy and free and contradicting all popular philosophy since 1993. See, I was meant to teach you. You were meant to take the liar out of me. There's nothing free in gravity. What will it cost you if you fall for me? There is something about the way you stare. There is something about the brown of your hair. There is something that got me flat, need a spare. You got je ne sais quoi over there. It's a little short one I'm working on. Thank you. This piece is very near and dear to my heart. And I see a lot of kids here. And for me as a child, nursery rhymes were a big deal for me. So there's this one that's my favorite, and I want you guys to help me with it. All right? We're doing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. All right? You guys can start singing with me? All right. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder who you are. Up above the world so high, like these diamonds in your skies. She has decided to stop treating people like diamonds when they're really rocks. This is what you get like when you go through the hard knocks. Every woman to herself because she's all she's got. She stopped calling them her friends because this day they love her, the next day they love her not. When God makes you fishers of men, beware of the multitude that is still starving. Her sudden solitude is the quiet before the storm. Then they rush to her. And for every good, there's a tainted one that comes along, waiting there just to steal your joy even before it's begun. But with mistakes, once bitten, twice you become the chosen one. She leaves nothing left unsaid. The one whose words are heavier than any type of lead, but sticky to the touch. Because her actions will leave the hungry fed, provide the sleepy with beds, and it's never ever too much. But people will take all you have to give and still want more. Then with an epiphany of open doors, it comes to her. Like seashells to a seashore, you cannot save those that are destined to perish. She said, you cannot save those that are destined to perish. I am super nervous. I don't know why, but all right, let me try to get through a couple more poems for you guys. Okay. Let me tell you what it feels like when poetry comes to steal your soul like a thief in the night, and all you can see is black or white, and when Russian roulette is not with the gun but with the pen that can't write. Few understands what it feels like to fall and have poetry take your sight, and up on stage in front of an audience that you must give a light. See, all I see in life is words that are meant to be verbs, and other poets want to be heard, but people, actions speak louder than words, and even that has no merit. When Al Sharpton was just paid 25 G's to preach at Dr. King's reclaiming the dream ceremony, misusing the city's budget, I saw their words fly like birds do, defecating on the hearts of everyone you're connected to. No need for paid theatrics. After all, speeches are the simplest form of satisfaction. But let me tell you, people, words don't give defeated people alimony or ambition. When you're a poet, your life is not yours. It belongs to your community's mission. True poets are being sanctioned. You'll see a whole lot of Jesuses and no disciples, giving every other hand another rifle, tempting selfish cowards to end their cycles. And now do you understand when I say words can stifle? So with his steeple, with his guidance, I will pray at his steeple, because I am merely a vessel and you know you're my equal. Let me tell you what it feels like when you're driving in the middle of the night, a solitude moment of fright, trying to get to an open mic when your license is suspended and you're surrounded by every ticket-happy policeman in sight. This is my life. Every career I had, I resigned out of spite, because all I could see is a congregation needs to be purged tonight. See, this is not a hobby to rhyme, but to have his words relevant through the test of time. Let me really tell you what it feels like. I have lived 33 years, but I have been around since the BC of tears, and you don't know me because of your fears, and I don't know you because I never cared. See, our sockets are empty, and I stand on the soapbox so that you could be proud of me. Plug in because I saved you instead of me. Plug in and tell the world about the talent you see. Plug in because you could have paid, but you got to witness this entire group of talented people for free. You think you know me. But you have no idea about the current that pulls on my sea. I am on the equator of life. Somewhere in between, she's good enough, but will she be lucky enough? So I'm fighting for a break in every facet of my life. And happy is so worth me sharpening my knife so I could bleed my words on this mic. People, I need you more than you need me tonight. Get your hands up my pocket is what they say just before they take your life. And Caesar will never be prepared for Brutus's knife. And you don't ever take words, you know, right to a poetry fight. Don't thank me later. I need for you to thank me tonight. The plight of my success depends on you boarding this flight. This is my birthright. And if you couldn't distinguish me from another poet on the mic, then I've just told you. Yes, I've just told you what it feels like. Thank you. I'm going to do this piece called Caribbean Woman. Do not be fooled by this woman that stands before you thinking she only has an American point of view. This woman who born and grow on Montego Bay, Jamaica is you. See, I walk with my shoulders straight, willing to grab your mate to tell him to appreciate all the spiritual food that God has put on your plate. For if you do not appreciate and take it one day at a time to actually sit back, relax, peel a Jamaican orange and take in the intense rhyme, then you wouldn't be able to focus and appreciate minds. See, so many souls in this world want to be a superstar. But if that was the case, we'd have distorted images on who we really are. There would be no audience, no one to applaud, no one to leave your legacy of influence, therefore resulting in silence. If you are a lead with confidence. Therefore, there'll be no soil for backstabbers to plant their seeds. If you are a maid, clean up with dignity. Let them know that this day, this is your job and you're no longer a slave. It amazes me how money dictates a society. The only time we are praised are as consumers and not as entrepreneurs. Ambitious West Indian women stand longer than life itself in long queues, dreams of prosperity pursued, hoping that this day the embassy will afford them the opportunity to fly the iron bird, anticipating America will be exactly what they heard, only to face unique accents. Uncle Sam hasn't met you, but he still wants your dollars and cents. And I'm not going to mention how quickly you realize there's no goal over the horizon, so you're homesick but determined to make it. Caribbean women start planting up yards with ackee streets up and mango trees, never disguising their heritage, keeping the legacy alive for you and me. Coming to terms with the unity of family and the motto out of many one people will only exist in the home she will soon miss. Land of wood and water, traded for fake smiles and overripe daughters. And still we overcame all adversity, managed to raise our kids up with integrity, having them attending prestigious universities. I am only one of many. A product of a strong Jamaican mother who's a nurse, so I come well versed. A daughter to a Trinidadian father who's an entertainment prodigy. So you know this is my destiny. My wise grandmother always told me, Tina, nothing don't happen before it's time. So this is my moment to shine. So do not be fooled by this woman that stands before you thinking she only has an American point of view. I sit at tables while 10,000 wise souls flow fluently through these lips. You take a sip. This is my gift. The masses are going to be whipped, and for you and you only I do this. So how many people trying to make $1 out of 15 cents still can't pay rent? Financial constipation got you bent? See, this is why I was sent to tell you that we'll have struggles. Every single day we'll go through adversities. We come from ancestries that bore women like Nanny of the Maroons. And if those women were flowers, then we all just might be the blooms. I'm Caribbean woman. Don't miss me. Don't talk about me. Please don't even try to become me, because you aren't me. And this is our story. Thank you. I appeal to the angel of your extraordinary. May you not blink in the moments of truth that pass by incoherently. You can't pluralize the certainty of love. Truth is singularly yours to run from. I see it hold on to your follicles and screams with the last of breaths, believe me. Empathy can lead us beside still waters, but it is the perspicacity of fast-pumping hearts that causes the ripples of disparity to surface. I warn you from yourself. Don't insult the intelligence of your spirit. Yes, my child, you are spirit having a mere human experience, yet you hold sacred the only part of you that will perish. They say from ashes to ash, dust to dust. You're in love with pretend and they call that lust. Success evades you, keep pushing because you must. Listen to the classical whole music for the answers you can't trust. Pontificate your way into the light blue gospels because you drank the Kool-Aid of the fifth and sixth apostle. I toil for the father of my existence. It is he who picks up before I dare dial. Persevere beyond the tears that scares you. Only the tragically isolated are sensitive to good companies and still views. Oh, fishers of men, to be caught and released by something, anything. The romantic dance that unapologetically folds you backwards, forcing you to gaze your vulnerability into forever and ever, amen. The reactive pull to get back on your own 2 feet when you realize that it wasn't a fairy tale that made you sin, it was just that certain thought that made you weak of him. Protect the order of your mathematics before you engineer someone ungrateful to fall for. Watch me deep in the history of men with the bluest of ballpoint pens. Karma groans more deliberate than the money people spend. Spin out of control. Live your life for them. Who shot you with confusion? You pay yoga instructions for Zen. Look, there's no more roosters. The vultures will come at 9:45. They will fly to you. They will circle you like scavengers do. They'll pretend to care for you. And it's okay. And it's okay. And it's okay. Because you're built for this. Thank you.
I could take your hand and give you any assistance you need in these lands. And I could never lay eyes on you before, but for the love of God, I'ma treat you like you was my man. Cause life's deeper than we understand. By me helping you, I help myself, so that's a better plan. And I'm grateful we'll be thinking this way, cause the best of mankind's the one who lived for his sake. I can't see you with an empty plate, and my stomach's full, and go to sleep that night feeling comfortable. No, I'd rather share my food with you. See a meal for one become a meal for two, for the love of God. You see, my name, as she introduced me, Ashley Chin, Muslim Belal. I love this place. I come from a place in London called Brixton, which has the same reputation as this place. They used to speak nothing but bad from us, and they expected no good from us. So when I come places like this, I feel at home. I love it. But I managed to turn my life around, and like she said, by the age of 19, all the things I'd done when I was on the streets, all those things I went through, all those experiences, I then wrote them into a film, and I sold that film, and it came out to over 80 cinemas in the UK, and only a few weeks ago I sold it to the American market, and I've then gone on to do 10 films, 10 TV shows, and many other things. So, as a black slave, I came a long way from my old days, and now I live life in the slow lane, making my way to my destiny. I am just a black slave. I came a long way from my old days, and now I live life in the slow lane, making my way to my destiny. But sometimes I guess we forget what we came for, what we're made for, what we're aiming for. I guess we forget our purpose, and we're still lost in this white life that's worthless. I guess we forget what we came for, what we're made for, what we're aiming for. I guess we forget our purpose and still get lost in this life that's worthless. I know I'ma end up the same place my granddad went, the same place my cousin went, the same place my auntie went. I just pray that this time that I spend when I'm down here, I do enough to make my grave like a garden of paradise. When I'm down there, I know the difference between wrong and right is so clear. It's black and white. So why do I end up in the grey area? We are some real victims of our ignorance. I pray we do enough now to really make a difference. I made a difference in my heart, made a difference in my mind. I was glamorizing crime. Now I'm analyzing time and realizing that I'm walking a thin line. Although the lifestyle seems fine, the smile is just a lie. I can't afford to show my weakness, so we all end up defeated. I was the one they turned to for hope when hope was mostly needed. They put me on the stage, my name was filled with praise. They praised me so much until I wanted to walk away. And even though I was getting paid, the truth is I would have done this either way. Just to see the smile on mommy's face, just to know my daughter's mind ended up in the right place. Because daddy started off selling apes. MCing on tapes. Now there's thousands buying tickets just to see your daddy's face and hear your daddy's voice. Cause daddy speaks wisdom. A ghetto child converted to religion. The maniac was risen. And that's the same year Bob Marley died. To a mother from Trenchtown, the same place Bob Marley rise. To my surprise, I had the same effect as him. Represent the same struggle. We had the same shade of skin. Now sister, we bring the ghetto uptown. And there's nothing but rich people on the streets that I walk around. Or the restaurants are eating casually on the weekend. Surrounded by celebrities watching the money we spend. The only difference is I need money to live, but don't live for money, so I make it and easily give back. Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much. My name is Ashley Chin, a.k.a. Muslim Belal. I love this place.
I was raised where I was born in the community, similar to this. And since being home, I've appeared on several shows on HBO, BET, directed plays and things of that nature. So once I understood that I was in control of my destiny, where I lived didn't control who I become. So I was be able to become the guy that you see before you today on the stage. And I'm losing my voice, but that's okay, because I'll give it all to you. So hopefully I'll make it through this poem. See, today is my first day back on the streets. And I got a secret to tell, because this was a rude awakening for me. See, all them nights that I sat up on that bunk and dreamed about this day, now reality and hope just don't look the same. So instantly I'm drained. See, this is the first time in my life that I've ever felt ashamed. See, I have to go live back at my mother's house, and including her, everybody in there, they want me out. See, they say I'm just another mouth to feed, and there isn't no place in there for me to sleep. And then the streets started to whisper to me, Lamont, come back. You ain't gotta live like that. The streets ain't changed. You still know this game. See, the streets keep calling me by my first name. And all my buddies I thought was gonna take care of me when I came home, now they moving in that cell I just left, or they dead and gone. So I'm out here alone trying to fend for myself. And every time I look in your direction, you lower your eyes or your head. So from you, I can't get no help. And then the streets start to whisper to me, Lamont, come back. You ain't gotta live like that. The streets ain't changed. You still know this game. See, the streets keep calling me by my first name. And the other day I go see my parole officer, and she's telling me that I got to do A, B, and C, or she gonna guarantee me they gonna take me back off the streets. And all I want to do is say, Miss, just help me. But it seemed that she got her guards up, like I'm here to make her job rough. So I keep my mouth closed and promise myself that I'ma do as I'm told. But then the streets start to whisper to me, Lamont, come back. You ain't gotta live like that. The streets ain't changed. You still know this game. See, the streets keep calling me by my first name. And the other day I'm going into my mother's building, and these 14 to 22-year-old children asking me who I'm going to see. Instantly I had one of those flashbacks of snatching that gun from my waistline and putting something on his mind, but I was glad I was able to decline. And I just said, I'm going to see my peeps. And this bottom lip dropped, and he nodded his head like he was giving permission to me. And then the streets started to scream at me, Lamont, come back. You definitely ain't got to live like that. The streets ain't changed. You still know this game. See, the streets keep calling me by my first name. And just last night, I was sitting on the edge of the bed trying to hold my brain inside my head. See, I'm starting to get weak. So the streets starting to get more visible to me. And then I remember this plan that I created when I was in jail, that I told myself, if I follow it from A to Z, it's going to better my chances when I get free. So I said, I'll try this plan again. A got me a job, B got my own place. See, every time I touch the stage, I make sure that I leave it hot. But I just hope tonight, when I lay down to go to sleep, that I'm not too weak, because the streets gonna be whispering to me, Lamont, come back. You ain't gotta live like that. The streets ain't changed. You still know this game. And the sad part about it, y'all, is that the streets may never forget my name. God bless and thank you.
All right, I'm gonna do two pieces for you tonight, but my whole crew, my whole Cascadoo crew, they've been hearing me do my poems and whatever, you know, with the drums, or they just hearing me do it a cappella, but they never heard me do it with the beats yet. So I'm gonna do a couple of pieces with my beats. All right, so go ahead, play the first one. All right, turn that up. Yo. La 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 la, yeah, come on. All right. So, yo, my family is from Jamaica, and in Canada, they don't always treat us so good, so that's what this piece is about. Watch this now. Rap criminality's on the rise, but that depends on if you see reality through uncorrected eyes. Collected, I surmise, stats don't tell the story. How my people get assigned to another category. It's like playing categories. Some people play the game while the others on the sidelines must do it all to blame. I know I hit a vein when the shame blush your face. I'm giving you a taste of the peeps you can't replace. When you ride them on a rail out of town cuffed up, hell like chattel for the slaughter, get them booked and roughed up. We blame the land of origin who send them malcontents, but they learn their business here from the time of innocence till the moment that they realize that Canada's a fraud. Gavel at the tabletop, they lock you in the pod. The time it takes to strap them in a seat upon a plane is just long enough to exercise our undiluted shame. The lessons of the world we're taught to use upon our streets. It's funny when we do this and we kick them on their seats. For if we took the challenge of correcting our mistakes, then we'd stop dumping criminals in unrelated states. Watch this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's right, you know, I just had to bring a little bit of the reggae beat, you know, to it. Watch this now. Help, chump. Yard man, liquor boy, come from round the way. Take time, gonna fly from his early day. Yard man, bigger boy, teach him how to run away to cohabitat and further from the sun. Yard man, liquor man, running from the blue. Take time for the crime, captivate for true. Big man, cross the man, man go send him way. Go down to the Caribbean to make the yardie pay. Right? Yeah. You guys know about that truth, right? Okay. Let's go with the second verse. The criminals that made the news and came from other lands and were given all the privileges we place in children's hands. They learned it from the man, but made a fateful trip when they failed to understand the need to grab citizenship. Too late to get a grip and hold all that they wanted when the court suspends injustice if the rule of law is flaunted. The sentencing is over and the chance for mercy gone, with the counsel for the Queen of England chatting on the lawn. The justice system works, the perpetrator pays, reuniting with the country where we learned his evil ways. Or hold up when I say that we are evil evermore, when a child is sent away to unfamiliar foreign shores, surroundings that impound a chance to learn and to forgive. And the comment on our culture is, we'll kick you in the ribs. We'll send to us your immigrants to reinforce our ranks, and we'll take all of the good ones and toss the bad with no thanks. And as the ultimate prank, the scum that we created, we'll send down to the Caribbean in some twisted favor. It's this association that we never once debated makes our country to those nations little better than the slaver. And y'all know what slavery brought, right? So we know what we gotta do. We gotta fight about it. Gotta come true. Check it. Yard man, liquor boy, come from round the way. Take time, gonna fly from his early day. Yard man, bigger boy, teach him how to run. Away to cohabitat and further from the sun. Yard man, liquor man, running from the blue. Take time for the crime, captivate for true. Big man, cross the man go send him way. Go down to the Caribbean to make the yardie pay. Yo, you all still here with me? Y'all feeling this? All right. Well then let me just reinforce the message one last time, all right? Here we go. Yard man, liquor boy, come from round the way. Take time, gonna fly from his early day. Yard man, bigger boy, teach them how to run. Away to cohabitat and further from the sun. Yard man, liquor man, running from the blue. Take time for the crime, captivate with true. Big man, cross the man go send him way. Go down to the Caribbean to make the yardie pay. I said to make it, I said to make it, I said to make it, come on, I said to make it, I said to make it, I make the yardie. Hey, come on, right? How y'all feeling now? Y'all feeling all right tonight? Okay. Woo! All right. So this second track is one where you guys, I want you to clap along, I want you to feel the beat of this, because it kind of combines, you know, the African heritage that I see represented in the drum, along with the knowledge and consciousness and experience that you gather that gives people a clap across the head when you deliver it proper. So you bring that clap, you combine it with the boom, you end up with a track called the boom clap. Go ahead, hit it. Come on, y'all clap it out.
It's the boom clap, it's the boom clap, people, it's the boom clap, it's the boom clap,
come on.
People, it's the boom clap, it's the boom clap, people, it's the boom clap, it's the boom clap.
Y'all over there too.
It's the boom clap, it's the boom clap, people, it's the boom clap, it's the boom clap.
Come on, hey!
It's the boom clap, people, it's the boom clap, it's the boom clap, people, it's the boom clap, it's the boom clap, people, it's the boom clap, it's the boom clap, people.
Cause the Mac is the block. Who brought the boom clap? Calling out and responding when shackles smacked and snapped. They combine my body, but rhythms live free as they evolve and survive like blacks in slavery. The drum talks in dialogue with my inner soul. Barefoot tramping dirt when I'm on a rhythmic roll. I close my eyes in the rhythms of Mother Africa. Consume my fears and endear me to the slapping ska. With reggae rockers and down south Negro spirituals. You know that I'm free at last, so let my music go. When I'm liberated by rich vocal harmonies, my heart will find a new home among Savannah greens. So come safari with me to lead our people back and embrace the pure roots of music when it's black, cause it's the principal vein of the musicians tap when they set off on a quest to use the boom clap. Come on. Listen up to this, kid, it's the boom clap. All you brothers been asking me why we do that. Now I construct some progressions to make you move that. I'm coming through that. Come and try to prove that I'm too black, and who's that banging onto my boom clap? Dispensing knowledge, no dollars make me pursue that. My lyrics sing to the heavens, y'all not intrude that. Bring it from the new jack to blues, I can shoot what artists do, cause it's the boom clap. Come on, y'all. Let me hear you, hey, it's the boom clap. Oh, that's right, come on. It's a shame and neglect their inheritance. Cause if there are show respect, it would make better sense. It would be tying the drums straight from the motherland to the modernizations they use to guide the hands. I love hip hop and the blues that hit me rhythmically. The South and East are combined to rock it biblically. But just remember that notes are always written black, scribbled onto the scores of our new sound attack. Now brothers shaking it, and they don't have to be, cause we explode the block quick with verbal mastery. Underlain by the throb of Cush's cardiac, dominate with the brain, nowhere to party at. Are people good at pen and lines to collect dough? About getting high or shot down in the ghetto? Given the depths of our roots, we can give more than that. So rise right back to your feet to meet the boom clap. Here we go. Let's go, y'all. Sing along. Come on, come on. Come on. Woo! Yeah. That's right. With those singers, they blingin' about their Alizé, or getting jiggy while the peeps die in the alleyway, shooting, snorting, and smoking their criminality. Or rappers bigging that up like it's reality. Don't underestimate the power of trashy videos that flip our Nubian princesses to shabby hoes and turn the African male into a pimp or thug, leeching our society. Yo, I don't want no scrubs. I speak with strength derived from my history and the hope that the present always demands of me. So I rebel when the beat drop for cash dough, instead of raising the consciousness of my people. I implore for black folks, get off the mental crap. Liberate your brain, not your sacroiliac. Get rid of the crap and take up the social black attack. Osaka's we take back our pride with the boom clap. So listen up to this kid, it's the boom clap. All you brothers been asking me why we do that. Cause I'm just trucking progressions to make you move that. I'm coming through that. Come and try to prove that I'm too black and who's that? Banging onto my boom clap. Dispensing knowledge, no dollars made me pursue that. My lyrics sing to the heavens, y'all not intrude that. Bring it from the new jack to blues. I can shrew all the new. Listen up to this kid. Come on, hey, now listen up to this kid, right? Come on, now listen up, what? Now listen up. Listen up to this kid, it's the boom clap. Now listen up to this kid. Now listen up to this kid. Yo, now listen up. Listen up, now listen up to this kid. It's the boom, 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 clap, clap. Boom, the boom clap. It's the boom clap.
It's the boom clap, people.
Right.
It's the boom clap.
Thank you very much, Mon Repos. My name is Ritallin. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Bless up. Peace to each.
So we reached back in the Caribbean. We went South Africa. We went America, Trinidad. Then we jumped back across the pond. We went down to England. We come back. We went America and Canada. We reached back in the Caribbean. Coming to represent our brother, Randy McLaren. A round of applause. Come on, Randy, creative activist.
All right, greetings, everyone. Good night, everyone. All right, so my name is Randy McLaren, the creative activist, and I don't mind if you win some of the cricket matches sometimes. That's how it goes. It's sports. It's all one love, yeah? No matter which part you're from in the Caribbean. So, as the musicians line up, I'm just going to introduce myself to you. So when I point at you, I want you to say, "Who this?" What you going to say? All right, sound like you're ready. So after 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's Randy McLaren, the creative activist, social scientist with development issues top on my list. You get me, G's? Spitting words, let them fly, man, like the birds. Pitching on the ears of the thugs, the nerds, adjectives and verbs. I'm not your worst nightmare. I am here to share because I care. Fed up of the situations that exist from year to year to year. You're here? I is just a young Jamaican trying to make my contribution to uplift nations. So I could do it in more ways than one, and it must include our cultural expressions. I clinical, surgical, like a natural scientist, dissecting issues and miss. I am non-aligned, going beyond the headlines, covering the news in prime time. This is creative activism, rhyme time. So I want to say, who this? Randy McLaren, the creative activist. Good night, good night, good night again. Now go ahead and clap. Don't be shy. Thank you. It's a pleasure for me to be here tonight. I want you, all of you from Mon Repos, to give yourselves a big, wonderful round of applause. Just like many communities here in Kingston, Jamaica, I grew up in Rockford from a rural community, lived in Rockford for several years. So we know what stigma and discrimination and all them bad media coverage is all about. So we understand. All right? Any progressive people here with us tonight? Let me see your hand. If you know you're progressive, make some noise. Make some noise. All right, so listen to the words of this one called Progressive Youth. Go ahead. All right. Just give me anything. I'm going to work with it. All right, listen to the words. Yeah. Whoa. It's Randy McLaren, the creative activist. All right. I am a youth and I'm progressive. Test grades impressive. Head on straight. Progressive may not be it to born Jamaican and striving to be great. Youth, we're progressive. I say, hey. Test grades impressive. Me say me head on straight. Progressive me not be it to born Jamaican and striving to be great. Everybody, listen what me tell you about life. And every ghetto youth one bust a gun and back a knife. My mother birthed me in a 88 storm in a St. Thomas. Grew up in the ghetto, mama never have much. She always tell me, say to look, I never touch. Or else in my head, me get a conk with the brush. Conk with the brush, yeah, conk with the brush. The little that she had, she sent me to school. Me make it my mission for not turning and no fool. No fears me day at school, me belly, no have a thing. Me read out lunchtime till the bell ring. Me never watch no face. Father God put everything in place. Cause every test me pass, top of the class. You know me at the boss. Me have to come first place. Me can't come last. Cause I'm a youth and I'm progressive. I say, test grades impressive, boy. Head on straight, progressive. Me no be it to born Jamaican, a striving to be great. Everyone is equal, that's my view. Remember the day when me go for interview. Them look for me address and me come from the ghetto. You don't know my dreams get wrecked there so, but little did they know. One day, I will be a manager, a CEO. Them I go step in my office and ask for a job. Me I go remember that day when my dream them try rubber the anger upon my face. Cause security if you try and get me out the place, fling me in the gutter and lock down all the shutter. Them think me I go rise up a tall, but me chill on the road with me tears them all afar. But I'm a youth and I'm progressive. Test grades impressive. I say, head on straight, progressive. Me no be it a born Jamaican, a striving to be great. After the interview, me dry up all my tears and me hold me head high. Pray to the Father cause me nah stop trying no matter how them try. For hold I down now. Me nah go sell no coke, nah go bust no gun, nah go turn no thief. Put me mother in a grief, you must see mad. Ooh, I know every ghetto youth bad. Chuck then after that, me try for about a month. Try out every stunt. Win a scholarship and me step up in a college. Mash up the place with me skills and my knowledge. Brain a function cause a grandma porridge. No, me coulda be a contract, an actor, a doctor. But I'm not that me prefer. Me choose to be a lawyer. So the other day me get a case. When me check it out, now the man from interview that are looking at me face. Me client sue them for discriminate. She have HIV, them tell her to leave. The thing get me grieve. So me just win all the trial. Left them in denial, them a look for me. Me say, me, it's true. Do unto others as you would have them. Do unto others as you would have them. Cause I'm a youth and I'm progressive. I say, test grades impressive, boy. Head on straight, progressive. Me no be at a born Jamaican, not striving to be great. I am a youth and I'm progressive. Test grades impressive. Head on straight, progressive. Me no be it. Trinidadian striving to be great. We are youths. All right, thank you very much. Now, anybody here know about breadfruit? I know say when they talk about Trinidad, they talk about doubles and bust up shot and you know about breadfruit? Try my best. All right, I'm sorry. What you have breadfruit with? Huh? Oil down. Now I need to try the oil down before I leave. So when I go back home, I can tell them how the oil down tastes. Nice? Now, give me. Hold on there, man. What did I miss? What you say? Am I married now? If I'm married now, I am very single. Oh, you have 2 daughters. All 2 of them for me? I get 2 daughters in Trinidad. I feel real great, boy. All right. The one on here, me love me breadfruit. Can I get it faster, please? All right. Breadfruit. All right. Hold on. I want them to start it. Then we'll pick up. All right. Everybody come like this. Yeah. Nice. Oh, yes. Oi. Let me go back on stage again. Keep it going. Whoa. All right. Hey. Breadfruit, me love me breadfruit. Breadfruit, me say me love me breadfruit. Lord, breadfruit, me love me breadfruit. From the tree to the root. Hey, Breadfruit, me love the breadfruit. Whoa, breadfruit, me say me love the breadfruit. Breadfruit, you love your breadfruit. From the tree to the root. Now, breadfruit come here to Captain Bly. Check your history book if you think me a lie. Breadfruit green, sticky and it round and it nice, just like jam down. For me breadfruit it versatile. You roast it, you fry it, you bake it, you boil. And sometime when it overripe, me just crush it up and yam it same time. Cause breadfruit, me love the breadfruit. Breadfruit, me say me. Breadfruit, me love me breadfruit. From the tree top to the ground. Boy, breadfruit, you love your breadfruit. Breadfruit, me say me love the breadfruit. Breadfruit, me love me breadfruit. From the tree top to the ground. When somebody call you a roast breadfruit, don't kin your teeth and think say it cute. All it means is that you nah no pride. Black outside and you're white inside. You ever try bread and butter? Oh Lord, that will make your heart flutter. Still, breadfruit sweet and breadfruit nice. When you have that, you don't need no rice. You have bread and pear, bread and fish, a bread and ackee. Them a top class dish. Hey, breadfruit, me love me breadfruit. Come on, breadfruit, me say me.
Love me breadfruit.
Hey, breadfruit. From the treetop. Again, breadfruit. Whoa, breadfruit, me say me love me breadfruit. Breadfruit, me love me breadfruit. From the treetop. You mean, clap on yourself, man, clap on yourself. All right. I think we can close off the show for tonight. Thank you very much for having me. My name is Randy McLaren, the creative activist. Thanks again, Warrior and Bobo Dread. Thank you. Give them a big round of applause now. Yeah, and remember we're at Normandy under the trees on Saturday, so you can come out and take in the show. All right? God bless. Blessings.
As Frank says, it can't get much better than this. Well, you having a good time? Well, you having a real good time? Well, you want more? Tomorrow in Woodford Square. Friday, Separia Del Tones. And Saturday in Normandy. Okay? So, that was the close. We have to thank everybody, all of the artists. The artists around? Everybody, Thobs. Look at Thobs, the Zulu princess, the Zulu queen. Where is... Come, there you are. Miss Quote. All you afraid to clap? Listen, clap before I start to sing. Really, all you want that, eh? Creative activist, give him a clap. Muslim Belal, give him a clap. Ritallin, Lamont, where are you? Oba, who are missing? Matima, who are missing? Curious. All our Mon Repos performers. Give yourself a round of applause. This was a lovely experience, people. And on behalf of the Village Council, and on behalf, well, I shouldn't really say on behalf of it, but I rude on it late. And on behalf of CSP, Kevin, where you? Kevin, and he waving at me like a tourist down in the back. On behalf of Kevin, all of the people who contributed, everybody on the committee who is there, thank you for loaning us your house next door. Okay? Everybody who came out. Mon Repos people, thank you all for coming. Thank you all while you get safely home. Thank you all to Cascadoo. There's a saying, once you taste the Cascadoo, you have to come back to Trinidad. Cascadoo is sweet.